and we're going to go through the various slates which are pending, and then we're also going to do a live PGA lineup build, and we're also going to talk about how I hate pitching in the MLB. We're going to get to that in a minute. But we're going to give Bobby a few minutes and see if he gets here. Then we're going to fire it up. So I do have a couple of swipes at cashing this ridiculous lineup. Just need the Dodgers to get things going. But as you mentioned, as Bobby mentioned earlier, I mean, San Francisco, they already went to their bullpen. They're going to do whatever they can to protect this lead. But, I mean, I really just need maybe a couple RBIs even, and I'll get the money in this, I think. But, yeah. We'll just give him a few minutes. Hey, what's up, Scott? What's up, Bobby?
Hey, what's up, man?
So I just wanted to share this with you. So this is the lament of the pitching. So this is my lineup in the 880, 888, which I imagine I'll cash eventually once the Dodgers put a couple more runs across. It is, of course, kind of annoying. I did play Chris Sale, by the way, at 2.4% in the 888.
And by the way, it's weird. Even after the slow start, he was hitting 20.
Yeah, and then so that was that. But all the night, Kansas City obviously smashed. And so I had a 4-4 Kansas City and the Dodgers. And the Dodgers will probably, do something and I'll end up cashing, but it's going to make me probably a little more tilted because of what happened to my pitchers.
I wouldn't write this one off yet. It's going to be hard to maybe win, but you have you got 1%, a couple home runs from a 1%er happens.
No, definitely possible.
It's something we can revisit. I'm happy your night looks better than mine.
The other thing that I have going, and this is and the other side of this, I was lamenting the annoyance of the pitching, and then there's this one who was doing okay. Now I can't get Kershaw to get a guy out. So this one is in 20th place with Kershaw going. I mean, but he needs whatever. But this was all this had Devers. This had look at all this hitting. This was great. And I had Strider and Kershaw, and I had delusions of Kershaw getting 30. And this becoming competitive, but it looks like as far as baseball, this could be another day with me kind of, scrambling to min cash a big one somewhere, which is hey, it's fine.
Hey, and you've been profitable and you hit.
No, I'm not complaining.
I nearly the tournament last night would have put me into profitability, but when you play 7 days of baseball and you're playing one big buy-in, but occasionally 2 or 3,
right?
And you don't cash in any for a week.
Yeah.
For 7 straight days.
Yeah.
I mean, that means you're probably not in your other ones either, even though there's a little fight back in a couple of them. You're losing, $25,000.
Well, yeah.
I'm really in that case, it's more like 12.5. But I'm saying that happens for a couple of weeks. So
so they robbed what's his name? They robbed Freeman just then, which is fine. I didn't have Freeman. He's like the one guy I don't have.
What's the new you got going?
By the way, great call on the Valanciunas, sir.
Thank you. I'll take it. I also did, but no, that sounds like rubbing in a wound. I did. I was on the non-play Gary Trent thing, and I it's weird. I think I'm gonna actually I'll probably end up making money in basketball, but I barely played, and I almost wish I entered the 555 because I liked my takes. Like they actually all made perfect sense to me. So I probably should have played it. I just hated the 555 for 20,000. And I kept thinking I was going to chop at best and probably should have just gone for it.
Well, this is the 555. And this is another one. I'm kind of like trying to hang on here. I'm technically cashing right now, but I don't have a lot of juice. Like I have Valanciunas and Herb Jones, but then I have like Najee Marshall, who was my late ad after Nance got ruled out. I had like no other options. I couldn't really do anything else.
Yeah, there's nobody. That's why everybody else did it too.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like a terrible. No, I mean not on your part a terrible play because you were playing Larry Nance. No, exactly. That's what happens. You end up stuck in these weird spots, but also you didn't have like, I mean, Gary Trent with a nut low game he could have.
Yeah.
Even though he's 70% on, I don't think you can win with him. I have Jalen Williams.
Win? I don't want to win. I just want to cash in this one.
You're cashing. Bro.
It's not so easy. Remember, I don't have any of the top guys.
You've got Valanciunas is going to end up at 55 plus.
No, I don't have Ingram. I don't have Shea. I don't have. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you need Ingram and Shea for? What are they doing?
Because they're the most highest projected.
Are they doing anything? They're not doing anything, right?
Well, not right now. It makes it worse. I mean, like, it's like McCollum's got 8 fantasy points at the half. What's he going to end up with? 50? I mean, like,
I don't know how he's 53% on. I also don't know how he's 53% on and Fred VanVleet is 25%. I don't understand how he's twice the ownership. Like I really didn't the projected ownerships across the board were all over the map.
But by the way, you ain't kidding. This is like this about the Giants and Dodgers. This is like week 1 of the season, like the 4th game of the year or something like that. And a 3-2 game, they're going to the bullpen in the 4th, San Francisco.
What they do, man, I'm telling you, they are literally they don't care about anything else.
Yep.
It's like college football. It's like the old UCLA thing. We don't care if USC is the team everybody wants to do.
They can go 4 and 158 as long as they beat the Dodgers 4 out of 7.
Exactly. They got to beat the Dodgers more than the Dodgers beat them. And the craziest part is they have like almost an exactly even record after like 100 years of playing.
Right.
But the truth is, like, I've watched this Dodger team. This is not the same. I'm just telling you, man. I said it from the beginning. It's not the same team. This legitimately last year was one of the greatest teams you'll ever see assembled. It's sometimes doesn't work out. You know what I mean? But that was the best team, like one of the best teams of all time.
Who beat them? Oh no, they won it last year.
San Diego. I was there.
They won it 2 years ago, right?
In 2020.
Yeah. And you were at that closing the game, right?
It wasn't the closing one though. I was at the 2 previous.
Okay.
I missed the closing one. I watched it. I mean, but I wasn't there. I went to Dodger Stadium and watched it. I guess it wasn't the actual stadium; it was right outside. But.
Yeah, so these are really the 2 sweats. I mean, like there's really only 2 games going, and I'm teetering on. I'm cashing in this one, but I don't think I'm necessarily favored to cash. And then in this Giants game, I'm not cashing, but I'm probably favored to cash. I just need this Dodgers really to put up like a run. That's like it.
They'll be fine. They'll get some more stuff going. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Who do you got there for the Dodgers?
I got everybody. I got everybody except for Freeman. Here I have this is what I have. I have Betts, Muncy, Peralta, and Outman.
You're good. So all you need, you really just need anything.
I need like a run. I mean, like honestly.
You got the Pasquantino home run.
Dude, you didn't see it. You weren't watching it. Bobby Witt is basically like running like all over freaking Texas. Like just
he stole 2 bases like on 2 pitches, right? Or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's a good idea. I like it. Like I really think people are going to start realizing, and now he's 3,600 and still getting 7% ownership. Outman is like this is not Jared Clinic. and I think he's actually going to be good. But Outman will be 4,800, 5K before you know it. It's probably a good idea just to try to play him every day.
What happened? I guess he's injured. I was wondering what happened to that other lefty that I used to play a lot for them, Gavin Lux. I guess he's hurt, huh?
Yeah, out for the year.
Oh my God, for real?
Yeah, he was supposed to be in there. I mean, we don't think he's going to be. I think he tore his ACL. I can't remember exactly what the injury was, but I just heard out for the year. Yeah, they got unlucky, but like at the same time, like all of these guys they built up and they made them great. They'll do it again. They have a lot of talent, but there's not like one prospect anymore to hang your hat on. Like they became Corey Seager, you know what I mean, and Bellinger for whatever he's worth anymore. I still think he's got a lot of good baseball left in him, but they're just not the same, and their pitching is not the same either. You lose 3 guys who were top 5 for Cy Young, and it's just they keep losing people, and it's just what happens. That's why I love Tampa Bay. Like I think we should all celebrate just how good they are at baseball. Like they play all the time, like the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
They just played, and we talk about it every year. Like if there's a team that you want to talk about being impressed by a franchise in your situation, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's. It feels as though like whenever you're up against them, you're like kind of fighting like a weird analytical losing battle. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Like they'll put like some guy hitting 8th and you'll wonder why. And the next thing you know, he'll hit like 3 triples or something like that. Like,
it's so weird. And even when we played them in the series, like I was just like, God, I don't like, there's no hatred. You know what I mean? You just like appreciate.
Tip your hat, right? And
then they play good baseball. Like, you know what I mean? They really like, they just do everything the right way all the time. They just do it all year long.
Hey, how'd that kid do tonight, by the way?
Which one?
The 4K guy.
He was doing great last time I looked. I don't have enough good lineups to show it off, but let me see.
They ended up scoring 10 runs off of somebody else, but I mean, I wonder how he ended up.
He was off to a good start. He had 16 at some point.
Okay.
Which is like pretty good. I mean, for the slate, you get 16 out of the 4K. You're in pretty good shape usually. Gausman was great. Kershaw was not.
Groucho was great. And he lost. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. No, they didn't lose.
I thought he got a lot. Oh, they ended up not losing?
No, they won. He just didn't get the win.
I thought they were down 3-1 in the 9th or something like that. Okay.
They won 4-3.
Oh my God.
I didn't see what happened. Rosario finally does something. Okay. Where is this?
I'm just updating golf projections here before I do this build here.
Oh, Bradley had 21.65 at 4% ownership.
They're freaking rigged.
I was right, man. I should have trusted myself that I was right a little bit more.
Yeah, they have. We'll pull up the rest of the slate in a minute, but I just want to update these projections because I'm a little bit late with these. But I may as well. Let's look who's in the 555. So this guy's got 183. Let's see what this. I mean, this is probably. That's the thing. It's so hard to.
In baseball, but that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, when you're up by 19 plus and the guy's got one hitter, you should probably assume he's going to win. It takes a lot.
Unless my 4 guys hit a home runs.
Yeah, look at let's go. Let's go for the PMR here.
Yeah. Hold on, let me just. So we got what's his name? Muncie's up. That's one of my guys. Oh, get out. Just go. Bye-bye.
Yep, that's what he does. There you go. Now you're going to cash.
There you go. Just want to make sure I have him. There he goes. Into the money. Let's go.
He keeps crushing up there. Nice.
There it is.
But by the way, not done yet.
Not done yet.
You got some outs left.
Not done yet.
You got some outmans left.
I got some swipes.
You got some outmans left.
Yeah, I got some swipes. And I got innings and
I meant James Outman. I was trying to make a play on words like you always do.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I said you have some outs left. In fact, you have some outmen.
That's true. That's right.
And like I can't believe we forgot the guy earlier.
Yeah. What was it? Batting him, whatever, batting him down the hatches. What was he?
No, Batten
ball.
Batten hit, I think.
Batten hit.
I played him. I don't even remember his name. I'm looking for it right now.
That's perfect. JD Martinez, the only guy in the top of the order I don't have. He gets out, which is good.
I was very upset that I bubbled. I had 2 out of 3 that were like sure catches, and somehow one lost by literally 0.05. I bubbled the other one at Battenfield. That's what it is.
I love that.
How do you have the name Battenfield and you play baseball? I'll bet on that guy every time.
And this is here he is. Here's Outman up right now. How about it, Outman?
Why not? He can do it. He's got tons of power. They have a lefty or a righty in?
Of course, it's a lefty. Hey, it didn't help against Muncy.
He's hitting though, but he's hitting. Yeah, Muncy doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Look at the power numbers for him and the whole year with him and Bellinger. That was like when the Dodgers were popular. I was like, oh God, play the righties, go ahead. But it was before Betts was there. They were just all lefties, and they crushed lefties, except for Jock.
Yeah, Outman looks like lost against lefty here.
He's gonna be so good, man. He's you know what he is? This is gonna sound blasphemous, but he's a better version of Kyle Tucker.
Ooh, like that. Ooh, he almost caught the third base line, but it was foul.
No.
Some freaking rigged reliever with probably some trick pitch or something like that San Francisco's been researching. Just for his one meaningless at bat.
This is it. No, but this is what they do. They just want to beat the Dodgers.
2-2. Fight.
You got what inning is it? Like the 5th?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got plenty of time.
Yeah,
plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty of swipes.
I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. I had Muncy.
The greatest non-call by an umpire. It was like such a strike. So it's 3-2 now. This is like one of I'll take the walk. Believe me.
I got nothing from Ozuna tonight or Dalbec.
Get down there. Oh, into the right field corner, just foul by like a foot.
You got a shot here. This is
weird. I got swipes. No one else has anything.
I mean, there's got to be other Dodger stacks that had better than Sale, right? And Sale and
you would think, right? We're gonna look for that in a second. Believe me.
But you got the pass.
Base hit Outman. Let's go.
Oh, Outman.
3 points. Oh no, 2 points, right? For a single.
3 points. It jumped up like 6 spots.
Hold on, just updating ownership.
What do you see here? Oh my God, man, your life. We had a call tonight. A lot of it was how to make your life more automated.
More what?
Automated.
Oh, that, yeah.
I like the way you did your stack. Like, really interesting differentiator. Like, obviously Peralta. That's a whatever. A low on play, but I like that to play Betts second, Muncy, to skip Freeman, Smith. I like that. Like,
well, I wanted to get. I really liked Pascantino. I like the Kansas Cities.
Yeah. No, it worked out. I'm saying it's a really nice lineup, and to do it without every time I play KC, my problem is I have to play Perez and Melendez.
And we have Vargas up. Okay. Any chance this guy can steal Outman? That'd be nice.
He can.
2 outs. I don't think he wants to get caught with the
against the lefty.
Yeah, well, Vargas weak ground out. All right, end of the inning.
That's fine. You're good.
I want to see Kershaw do something just to boost up my batter up tournament, whatever that is. Hold on. I'm almost done with the golf. Then we can talk about that. And I want to put the basketball game back on. Okay, this looks good. All right, so let's redo this. PGA 2, 4, 5, 6. And PGA FD 5, 5, 4, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna really have to be forcing in. I did like a SaberSim build with the projections for golf, and I really didn't like it. It was way too chalky.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
never come up like that.
I'm gonna have to do some finagling. I was getting all the Connors and all this other crap, and not to mention all the Cantlay. Dude, my highest owned guy was gonna be like 60% Sanjay M or something like that. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, like,
it's a good play. He's just chalky. Yeah. I get it. I like Ben Griffin. I like Aaron Rye. I like Davis Riley as low-owned plays. Just want to throw those out there.
All right, let me see what this looks like now. And then I'll update it on the site. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. So I'm going to upload this to the site. And then we'll build. And I'll see if I like anybody different. First, let me upload this. This is behind the scenes stuff. PGA. Dude, this guy, by the way, this is a little bit off the path, but there's like in LOL, there's like kind of like this like minor league series going on that pays like 1,000 for first or something like that. And literally nobody has projections on it. This freaking guy in our Discord, who's like a really, really good LOL player, just posted like all kinds of freaking data. Like God knows how the hell he got it, but like guy's a freaking animal. Guys,
who is it?
I'll get you his name in a second. But wait, it's I want to get this projection up here. But yeah, he's MB Ebelman online, but his username
Matt Bellman.
Yeah. Oh, you know him?
I know Matt. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He came down and visited me once in Florida when I was actually thinking I was going to see you the next day, but we ended up not going. We were going to go. Remember, you were in the Bahamas.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah,
he's like one of the more active and
he won like $1.5 million at NBA this year at least.
Oh, that's the same guy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny because he like max enters like every League of Legends slate.
He's a very, very sharp, very nice guy, very, very nice person with a good family. I really like him a lot. He's a good
dude. He put like zillions of out. He put like incredible data in on some ridiculous slate, which wasn't even worth anybody's time to do, but we had to do it. We had such an edge. I lost, but it was amazing the way that he put all that in there. Okay, so hold on, go back to the NBA for a second. Is Kershaw actually going to win? That would help. What's going on in the NBA here? Let me just see. Then we'll get behind.
Would it help? I don't know if it would help you.
What?
Dude, you're doing fine. You're having a good night. You should see my.
No, the other thing is this NBA alley-oop. I gotta still sweat this min cash here. Remember, I just have scrubs besides Herb Jones and Valanciunas. I got the Najee Marshall, who's gonna get like 30 seconds of work, and then like I have the Jay Williams. I have that one. Oh no, which Williams is this? This is the good
one. That's the good. You have the right one. Or you have the right one and the wrong. You have
Jalen Williams. Okay. I just don't have anybody. You know what I mean? I don't have like Ingram, Shea, or any of those.
Yeah, it was a Giddy night and a Dort. I said I wouldn't play without Giddy.
Yeah.
I did Dort. Actually, shit, I could have maybe nailed this slate.
Okay,
Let's mid-range.
Okay.
Golf.
So let's do some golf. Okay. So first, let me just my last look at projections here. By the way, for those of you who are following along, I did update all the projections. It's going to be the last one. I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. to do another one. So I still have Jon Rahm at 15% ownership compared to 24 for Scheffler and 24 for Cantlay. And not to mention 17% for Xander. I guess just nobody's playing him because of the Masters hangover. I think I might be forced to do it.
What about Jordan Spieth?
Yeah, I'm getting there. But I'm talking about the guys that are actually, you know what I mean, like project well. But I think I like Rahm. Morikawa's ownership bumped a little bit, so he's not as good of a play as I thought as he was before. But what's his name? Like you just mentioned, like Jordan Spieth. I mean, he's under 10%. It's I think it's kind of efficient. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't really project all that great, but at 8%, I'm not going to argue with it. Sungjae Im, as I mentioned, strong play. And all these 8K guys, like we said, the obvious guys are all 15% on, like Hatton, Fitzpatrick, even Justin Thomas, 17%. It's a tough freaking slate, man. But I'll tell you this is really funny. If I look down, the first guy I have that's under 10% that like rates well is the guy that we talked about, what you talked about more than I did, was the Sam Burns.
Yeah.
That's a good play. And then the second guy, I'll show you. Ready for this? I'm not making this up. So go down my sheets here. Like this is the rankings. You go to ownership. First guy under 10% is who? Sam Burns. And look who the second one is. What's his name?
I can't wait. I didn't look. I'm trying to edit mine here. Sam Burns, Tommy Fleetwood. Let's go. Burns Fleetwood combo cannot fail.
Burns Fleetwood. I guarantee you is in my signature hole.
Burns Fleetwood, Scheffler, Poston is the base.
Yeah, I can promise you these two. And then you got all these 7Ks that are under.
My problem is I like Nick Taylor so much. Like when I see that I only have 50% of him, I want more.
Really?
I really like Nick Taylor.
Oh, you know,
I don't think it's being talked about. Like, I don't feel like it's like an appropriately talked about thing. I also need to remind myself that what I said about Min Woo Lee, I can't not play Min Woo Lee.
Keegan Bradley, he's getting in there.
I got none of them.
I think I'm going to play Hadwin instead of Hoagie. Just I think Hoagie's going to be a little sharp. You know what I mean? Like I think people are going to play him a little bit more.
I agree with they'll play him more. Not sure it's sharp than not to play him, but
and then let's just.
I didn't have one Cantlay lineup. Ugh. I'm just putting in my first Cantlay lineup.
Oh man, and look what happens with Scheffler. Then you go onto the then you play a 6,900. I get to play your Nick Taylor if I feel like it, or a JJ Spawn if I feel like it. Like I'm not filling it in right now, but I can play Brendan Todd if I feel like it. Like all these guys that we talked about, the Tyler
6,900 guys. I'm telling you,
Duncan, and then the guy you just mentioned, Ben Griffin, right?
Ben Griffin, yeah. Like how can you? Like I look and I have 50% JJ Spawn right now. Well, that can't ever happen because there's a million guys. I also like Aaron Rye a lot. He actually looks like a guy who could win this like tournament profile wise. So I like him. I also am a sucker for Joel Dahman. I'm just waiting to see if he can get it back. And I like Davis. Why not the Davis Riley though? Like this guy was just 30% owned as like the 10th highest price golfer, and now he's 0% owned as the 70th price golfer. It doesn't make sense. Ben Griffin, same thing. Ben Griffin is a great play.
Griffin.
Ben Griffin is going to win many tournaments.
Spawn, Taylor, Brendan Todd is like the wimp.
I like that one too. I just not getting there.
He's like the wimp play. No, I mean, if I have to choose between 6,900s, you know, all these guys are the same for me. You know what I mean? Like Griffin, Putnam, Duncan, Todd, Taylor.
Not Taylor. That's a different level of player.
Taylor the most, huh?
He's the best golfer of all those guys. All those guys you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Ben Griffin may be the best, but at some point he's going to win this tournament. Like he's going to win whatever number of tournaments. He's a really competitive, really good golfer.
Nick Taylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good little game log too.
What about Seamus Power, and why does no one like him anymore?
Nobody likes Taylor Pendrith anymore either.
If Nick Taylor finished T22 last week at the Masters versus T30 whatever,
right?
Is it any different? But like people's perception is just I'm just saying, like in golf and baseball, you can always manipulate people's perception in every DFS sport, but it's different in these ones because like in basketball, there's a flow, there's a rhythm, and there's things people aren't accounting for. With these, it's just basic general perception of where this golfer is, and that's just a stupid thing to believe is ever right.
All right, so we have the Dodgers are now up to bat. A new San Francisco lefty is in. Great.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm gonna send you $10 to. Well, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna send you $10 to bet on Minwoo Lee to win this tournament.
Okay. Minwoo Lee. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that right here on the air. Actually,
is he? What is he? 100? He's got to be like.
Oh no, we're gonna bet something in about 2 seconds. I'm still honestly trying to figure out whether I want to play Scheffler or Rahm. That's like the interesting decision for me.
I honestly think the answer is Scheffler. And I am not that guy. I just find myself every time I have to click the button, I'm having a very hard time clicking Rahm's name. Is this what happens? Am I becoming a golf DFS person? Maybe it's my giant flaw, but it's what I'm doing. But I'm getting pivots in like every same lineup. I'm literally just playing the same lineups with them as pivots of each other.
Yeah. We're going to start with that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Like you said, we're going to go to the sports book. We are going to go to the golf and see what we got here. So is that Trace Thompson? Wait. Yeah. Someone's on first base. I think Trace Thompson's on first base.
Okay.
And now Chris Taylor is up. I don't have either of these guys. I hope Trace Thompson didn't pinch hit for somebody that I had. Wait a minute. Why is Trace Thompson didn't start this game, did he? Oh, anyway, he's the 9 here. So Chris Taylor's the 9.
No, he did not start this game.
Well, who did he come in for? Oh, for Rojas, I think it looks like.
Yeah, it was a hitting situation.
Oh, dude, did he come in for Peralta?
It's possible if they brought a lefty in.
Well,
it's possible Peralta's out, but it depends.
Oh, you know what happens? Wait a minute. Oh no, Taylor's up now. They don't say anything. This, you know what? This sucks. Hold on, I'm gonna go and we're gonna find this out in a second. I know Taylor's up now, and Trace Thompson is on first. Yeah, Peralta was the 8 hitter, right? So he's out.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. But hold on, we got to do the we got to bet on the Masters in a second here. So let's look at last play. Scott Alexander pitches to David Peralta, but it says now at bat David Peralta. I don't know what they're talking about. I guess Peralta's either out or I don't know what that'll happen. Anyway, second and fourth inning, single to left. Dodgers win probability 52%. Okay, here we go. Sportsbook, golf, RBC Heritage. You have a balk. All right, balk. So somebody goes to second. Oh, actually, they both wait. So now it's first and second. Okay, so let's see what these odds are. So who do we want? Minwoo Lee?
Yeah.
Well, we should have some fun. Do you want to guess what he is first? Let's see.
I guessed 100, but I think it's more like 70.
Where is it? Hold on, let's see. Tournament lines, tournament winners. Hold on. Okay. Minwoo Lee is 130 to 1.
Yeah, I think that's a really good bet.
Yeah, we're in for 10 each. We're in for 10 each. Assuming it lets me. Break. Mookie is up.
This number is what it is. It should be like 70 to 1, 60 something to 1. We could also bet on Nick Taylor. Should have probably figured this out beforehand, but
all right, here we go. $20 to win $2,620. We're in. Who else looks good here? Hold on. We got 1-1. Mookie's got 2 guys on base. So this would be nice. 3-0. No, 2-1. Sorry. Who else is worth betting here? Just don't feel like I just hate betting anybody under 30 to 1. Let's see. Terrell Hadd is 35 to 1. That's not bad.
it's not bad. You won't really have to use the driver much here, so that's why Burns is getting ignored in general.
3-1 on Mookie, first and second. This is your pitch, buddy.
I think Shane Lowry and Fitzpatrick have a good chance to win this.
All right, they walked him. I'll take my 2 points.
Hey, you're moving on up.
Yeah, but I can't. But this is the one I don't have. I don't have Freeman, who's up at the bases loaded. Oh, here he comes, San Francisco. Here comes another rigged lefty. Here he comes, another one.
Yeah, this is what happened. I told you. This is what they do. They literally built this.
But this lefty's not good enough. They have to for Freeman. They have to put another lefty in.
Dude, that's cool. Mark, I'm happy for you, man. Not really sure where you're coming from, but I really, you're a good dude. And I'm happy for you, man.
What happened?
He traded his addiction for DFS. Good for you, man. Look at you, Sheets. Every time I look, it's a little more money.
A little bit.
You're like me last night, and until I missed out on the very obvious Sam Burns winning. $7,500 is a lot of money. So
yeah, this batter's eye thing. I'm in 15th. I kind of need a run to get what's his name, Kershaw in the win territory. That would be nice. I mean, nobody here has Kershaw except for me.
I'm going to show my golf lineups because when I win a bunch of money tomorrow, I don't want people mad at me. I have 40% Nick Taylor.
Nice.
Dude,
San Francisco has like 37 guys in the bullpen getting warmed up. 2-0 on Freeman.
For them, it's the playoffs.
Swings away at 2-0. 2-1 now.
How many outs?
There's nobody out. Bases loaded.
So you just like want to pop up or something.
Yeah. Or a hit by pitch is fine.
Oh, or yeah, so a walk.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah, sneaky lefty. Let's see what he does here. 2-1. He's gonna crush this. Oh, he hung it. Oh, and he missed. Damn it. Well, damn, it's good for me. He fouled it back. It was total hung curveball. 2-2. Nobody out. Six seconds to pitch. 3-2. Nobody out. Bases loaded. And what I have up here is the batter's eye. I don't have the other one up. I'm sweating right this second. I'll put it up in a second. Let's see what happens on 3-2. Fouled it down the left field line. Muncy's coming soon, right?
Like
3-2. Another foul ball. No, it's actually Will Smith and then Muncy. After Freeman, obviously. All right, 3-2. Here comes the lefty. He hung another one, and Freeman ropes it foul. Oh, my God. Freeman is all over this dude. Whoever this pitcher is. Okay. 3-2, another one. Another foul ball. Guy looks like Eddie Seacott from Black Sox.
Yeah. He was a righty knuckleballer.
Pitch sequence, all to 8 sliders and 1 sinker. 3-2, the pitch, another foul.
It's going to be a walk.
Yeah, probably, right? 10 pitches so far. Tie game. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Freeman's digging in. The target is low and away. The pitch. Hung it, and Freeman swung at ball 4. Foul. It was like 8 feet high. Wonder if they keep. Well, they obviously keep stats, but I wonder what a. It seems instinctively the more pitches the guy fouls off, the more likely he's going to finally hit one. Just as he gets like more looks. Right, here we go again. 0-2 pitch, another foul. 3-2 on that. Pitch 13 coming. That was another. There was sinker, slider. And the NBA game is going to be over by the time it's at bat.
Seriously.
Okay, here we go again.
It's a walk.
Here we go again. Foul again. He swung at like 3 straight ball 4s, by the way.
No, but that's like good hitting, man. Like with 2 strikes.
Oh, absolutely.
Just what you got to do.
You can't get hung up. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
By this freaking clown. There's just no way. Taylor Rogers is not striking him out. Here we go. Oh man, he popped it up. I think it gets to the crowd. Yeah, it got to the crowd.
Baseball is boom and bust. Yep, it 100% is.
This is the 14th.
I got my decided lineup for the big one tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look that up in a second. Is it daytime or evening stuff?
No, I'm talking about for the big golf.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute. All right, here's the pitch. Ball 4, as Bobby suggested. As Bobby predicted 7 pitches ago. Dodgers have taken the lead. I don't get my, any points. So Kershaw gets some vig. And I think they're going to pull this guy. Let's look at the alley-oop. Alley-oop, I have a little tiny bit of a cushion. I'm in 33rd now.
Huh?
End of the third period. Najee Marshall's actually in the game. Wow, that's amazing.
That happened. That happened.
He's got
That's
a
cool.
full fantasy point and a quarter. What's the score in this? 90. Wow, that's a lot of points. 96-87. Actually,
Wow, they're down at home. Jesus. This OKC team, whatever the spread is, they just beat it. It's amazing. For 4 years.
that was some freaking comeback by Chicago, by the way.
They were up the whole game, though.
I thought Toronto was up the whole game.
No,
I think you're wrong. I think you have it backwards.
I could be wrong, but I wasn't watching.
By like 15, 17.
Chicago is not going to be able to. It's kind of annoying because they could have been like pesky with the Celtics. It's really hard with Milwaukee to like. You can beat them a game, but they're just like so fundamentally sound. It's really hard to beat them.
You know who was scrappy out there today? Two guys that were scrappy out there for the games, for the possessions I saw: Caruso and your man, Patrick Williams. I liked him.
Caruso was in all of the lineups I ended up with, and I love Patrick Williams. I just waiting for him to become.
I mean, I don't know about a fantasy guy. I don't know about a fantasy guy, but he was definitely a good basketball player today.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Good to see you, man.
So let's see, just for fun, what a.
Chris is saying he needs a Muncie big one.
Oh, you and me both, bro. we got to get him to the plate first because Will Smith is up first.
That's a long ways around the plate.
Well, it's weird too because like there's still nobody out, so we can afford a strikeout, which would be nice actually. All right, so I'm going to do a lineup build, Saberson build first. Then we'll do the big binds, but let's see what it would look like. Just doing a straight as Will Smith's check swing foul ball. Strike one. All right, so let's see what this would look like. 1-1. Who's the manager of the Dodgers?
Dave Roberts.
Same Dave Roberts. Okay.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
Oh,
don't rub it in too hard.
That's deep. Okay, just a sac fly. Oh, this is really big that Mookie made it to third. That's really strong.
What's happening here? I don't even understand.
Sac fly. Sorry, sac fly. Taylor scoring. Sac fly. Will Smith scoring. Taylor. Mookie moving to third.
So there's one out.
And now Muncie's up. Yeah, first and third, one out. So the fat sac fly is now in play with me having both Muncie and Mookie.
And is Freeman on first?
And Freeman is on first.
Freeman will have a stolen base.
Freeman will probably have a stolen base.
It's too easy of a situation when you have to worry about the hitter. So like if they don't, it's like if you get behind in the count.
He didn't go on the first. He didn't go on the first pitch.
That was a strike or ball.
Ball one. Sorry.
Okay, well, then he'll go now.
Ball one. Barely even looking over. Ball two, 2-0.
Oh, now you can't go.
No, don't even bother.
You can't go, yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Muncie. 2-0. Come on, let's go. What are you gonna do?
This guy just loves to take pitches.
It's free. I know, that's so annoying.
He takes more pitches than anybody in baseball.
Not that one. Oh my God, that's like 1,000 feet in the air. Get out. Get out. Bye-bye.
Oh, baby, Monday. Yeah.
Bye. LFG. Let's see what this does for the good guys here.
Well, is it even updated yet? Is the question.
No, it didn't update yet. Oh yeah, it did. Fifth. Yeah, it updated. All right, so we're in 15th place.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
With Strider and Sale.
With the sale, you know what? Hey, man, it all works out. So it works out. Like
With Sale. Let's
whatever,
go.
whatever works. You got the time remaining. You got Ricky D.
Oh,
and
this
30
one
minutes.
guy's got me, the Ricky D. Yeah, so whatever.
What does he got? He got Muncie Outman also.
He's Outman, and unfortunately, he does not have Mookie though.
He doesn't have Mookie. You got he's got JD, and you got Mookie.
That's it. And I need 6 points to get him.
Yeah, you just get Mookie bomb. Scroll up though.
Oh yeah, these guys.
They probably have Mookie. No,
no Mookie.
AD.
Nope, no Mookie to be found.
All right, so we need a Mookie bomb here, but
need a Mookie. Well, first you got to get back to the plate. We got like an hour before he gets up.
He'll get back to the plate, though.
Yeah, he'll get back to the plate for sure.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Nothing like the late night sweats.
All right.
Oh shit! I'm actually doing. I just went up from zero. I was up $300. I had $300. Now I'm at 2,000. So that was good for me too. I'm in 54th place, but I can't catch you. I had the Toronto and the Dodgers stack.
You're in 54th in that one?
In the 888.
That's in the money, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, the the Muncie double home run game at 7% is pretty nice.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, it's 2 tonight. Literally.
So you went Kausman and Strider.
I also went off of the belief that you needed to stack.
You have a 0. You have 2 zeros. Oh my God.
Yeah, I had Dahlbeck and you know, they were not chalky, but they were fair chalky-ish.
Yeah.
I went for the 4-man Atlanta. I was gonna go 5-man Atlanta, but I actually felt better playing Mookie and Muncie. And then I didn't want to play the Dodger shortstop Rojas. I thought Dahlbeck I'll play for power upside.
And wait, just
it was a 4-4-2, but then I also played a one-off. I just got weird.
Hold on, before I forget, we have Outman coming up.
Let's go Outman.
I think Outman's coming up.
No, yeah, he should be.
Yeah, Outman up for a new pitcher, I guess.
All right, Sheets. It's really a bummer about what's his name not being in.
Sale.
No, Peralta.
That's true, obviously.
Peralta, just one little bomb from the 1%er. Maybe it would have been. Maybe that's it.
Look at Sub. There he is. They rub it into Sub.
But also, I love that they do it, but they've been wrong so many times.
I know.
Yesterday, what's his name? Nico Horner had like 12 fantasy points as a sub, and then he like a bases clearing triple. It was like sub, and then boom, everybody just went nuts.
All right, wait. So let me. I'll show you. So in any case, when we got interrupted by the Muncie bomb, I was afraid. I knew this was going to happen. So this is the Saberson build. It's like freaking middle. It's like middle city, like Hatton, M, Henley, Xander, Kim, Connors, Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I'm mostly fading him based on principle. I still have him, but like less than the field by a lot.
This is annoying because this is such a freaking Sheets build too.
I'm gonna do the old special.
All right, Outman is. Oh, this is Ross Stripling. This is the same Stripling.
Yeah, dude, they're loaded. All of their mediocre players are better than everybody else's players. They're really good.
Well, 1-1 on Outman. Oh, get out! No, he lined it right to the right fielder. He hit a freaking rope. Okay, he's out.
Yeah, they've had a couple of them tonight.
Yeah. Dude, this guy's on it. The Outman. I like this guy.
Yeah.
All right, so also Kershaw's good for his.
Oh, BBF got a little run going too, back in the top 10.
He's got something.
He's in the top 10 of something.
What's he in?
I don't know. It's probably like the mini max thing, but like it's hard to get in the top 10 of those things, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
He did it last night. He finished like third or fourth or fifth or something like that. Thanks, Mark. I don't know
Hang on.
let's see. Oh, all right. Well, it's not going to be that bad of a day. It was really frustrating. It's always really frustrating when you bubble with the big buy-ins, because it's a big swing,
Yeah, are you kidding?
It's like losing the split double in blackjack. Cheats, do you play blackjack? I can't believe we've never had this conversation before. Do you play blackjack?
I mean, no. I don't really play in the casino.
They don't allow you anymore. You won too much money.
I mean, it's stupid. I unfortunately, since I started stock market and poker and stuff, if I don't have an edge, it just freaking drives me to freaking lunatic asylum. And literally, when I walk into a casino and I see a table, I feel like money disappearing from my pocket before I even sit down. It's like I can't do it. I mean, I literally can't do it. I mean, I go to AC with like all the like buddies of mine, whatever. Like, yeah. They'll all go to the thing. I'll just like watch television. I mean, I can't do it. The only thing I'll play, I'll go with when I'm with Stacy, is just Stacy and I play roulette. That's like the only thing I'll do.
That's fun.
Oh, of course. I mean, because then at least I know exactly. Like it is what it is. I mean,
but craps is kind of fun too. Like because you get like a group of your friends,
and I've heard that argument, and I've tried to make that work. I really have. It just pains me too much. I just can't do it.
I actually feel the same way now, but it pains me for different reasons. Unfortunately, it pains me because I had so many incredible nights and days and everything, but like there were so many times where I busted out of tournaments that I probably, and it wasn't that much money usually. It was like 3,000-4,000. But like busting out of a $1,500 tournament deep and making 3,200 and then losing 4,000 at blackjack is not a good long-term decision. At the same time, I could go play 10-20 at Bellagio and make 3,000 a night or 4,000 or 5,000, just playing like a little bit tight, just doing normal things. And I just thought that would just always happen. And I just realized that like what changes is your brain, people change, everything changes. And you take things for granted,
So this is kind of a funny casino gambling story. I think you'd like this. So when I would before I would go back to college every all 4 years I was in college, me and a couple of buddies of mine would take a trip to Atlantic City, like for a night, maybe even a day. Sometimes we wouldn't stay the night. We'd leave from where we lived in Jersey, and it takes like a couple hours down or whatever. So my college friend Evan, not the Evan my college friend Evan, he had another friend of his that would always go with us, and this guy's father was like, he like lost his mind in that this guy set up a roulette wheel in his basement and spun it like 2 hours a day for like 10 years to try to find like patterns and in numbers and things like that. Just like the concept being that there's no roulette wheel that's 100% perfect, and if you could find the right angle and the right tilt of something.
Yeah, that was a big comment. Yeah,
and he swore that he could do it, right? And I mean, literally, I lost his marriage because of this. I mean, like this whole free thing. So anyway, but the kid would like kind of like sort of bought into it, and so every year on the way down, there were two. My second favorite experience each year. My second favorite was the drive down, where he would spend 2 hours explaining to us why it was like a lock system that couldn't lose, right? And then my favorite trip, though, was on the way back, where he would explain that the only reason he lost is because he didn't have enough sample size.
Hey, both can be true.
Both can be true. Both can
It's possible.
be true.
I found a way to get every tournament right, like every pick in every tournament. What's his name? The guy who's offering $35 million will give it to me if I can just make all the college basketball picks right.
Oh, Buffett.
The problem is I'm only going to do it once out of every 10,000 years.
Right.
Exactly. That's the same argument.
Well, let me just see something. So if Kershaw gets his W, and is he going to pitch anymore, or is he done?
He's done. What's the score?
It's 8-3. He's pitched. He's gone through 6 innings. I don't know how many pitches though.
He's done.
So my point is, what do you get for a win nowadays? 5 points?
4.
4 points. So 4 points gets me into 9th, assuming nothing else happens in this game.
But you have more ABs, bro. You've got
no. This is a different tournament. This is the one with Kershaw.
Oh.
The batter's eye. I'm in 13th place.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah. This is nothing.
The best you can finish there is probably 9th. I think you're probably finishing around where you're at.
Yeah, because there'll be people behind me that'll get.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get a hit.
Okay, so let's put the Oh, Kershaw's done. Kershaw is officially done.
I love the NBA so much, and I can't bring myself to watch any of the NBA play.
See what we have.
I went to the Lakers with my kid last night. Oh my god, I'm actually winning. What's happening here?
Good game, man. 106-106.
What the hell, man? It's just so like I'm not even against it. I'm just like, I just feel like this Laker team is horrible. I watched the Lakers in Minnesota play last night.
It was such a freaking.
My kid used to play on in high school, and like we're just watching it going, this is the worst basketball you could ever play. And they look like they're running no offense between the Lakers and Timberwolves last night.
That was so bad.
Feel like one of the favorites to win the title. And they're probably going to beat Memphis because the NBA wants them to.
You think I don't know if they want them to beat Memphis.
Of course they do. If the NBA is begging for LeBron and Steph,
I think it's time. I think it's Ja time.
No. The NBA, no. The NBA wants nothing to do with Ja right now.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. Right.
They want Steph versus LeBron. Period. That's it. That's all they want.
Still?
Yeah, it's the history of the sport. And the weirdest part is the winner is actually considered the worst player. Look.
So we got batters here. Who do we got? Oh, we have nothing because we have our guys just came up. So now we're back to the Trace Thompson. Oh, but Mookie's coming up in a minute, right? Okay. So Mookie might get up this inning. Dude, nothing's better than being on the road in fantasy baseball.
Man, I'm a Lakers fan. I couldn't believe the call they made last night on Conley. They called AD for the 3-point foul with no time on the clock. And Conley with up by 3, and Conley somehow, with the worst free throw ever, hit the first one and then made all 3. I'm a Laker person, like above everything but UCLA. But like, I am absolutely not on board with this team, or I don't trust the officials. Like, I genuinely think they mostly get a ridiculous number of calls. They went to the free throw line 240 times more than anybody else in the NBA this year.
Did you see that?
Non-dominant team.
Meanwhile, on the other end, oh my God, Trace Thompson just hit the ball 500 feet. Fortunately, dude, that's my Peralta.
Yeah, there you go. That would have been Peralta.
Do I get that? But the good thing is nobody gets that because he's a pinch hitter.
Well, but it's always fun though. Like,
no, what I was going to say is that on the other end of the equation, on the other end of the planet, you saw did you see Pascal Siakam's attempted making the 3 free throws when he didn't deserve them?
No.
Yeah, so he totally forced up like to try to get a call, and they originally called it that it was on the ground, and they went to replay and they said no, he got 3 free throws down 12. Dude, he barely hit the rim on like his first free throw.
Oh my god.
Just
Wait, was it a big play?
What do you mean?
At the end of the game? Was
It
it?
is 12 seconds to go. They were down 3.
Oh, I didn't see it. I literally missed it.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's a game I probably would have caught in the regular season, but when you're playing to play in it, it feels weird. It reminds me of the Tuesday games in the NCAA. You know, like
Yeah.
it's like okay, and I understand the first part because like you're in if you win, but that Lakers Minnesota game, and everybody talks about what a great finish. That was one of the worst played basketball games.
First 5 minutes.
It was so horrible to watch, man. And it's like, no, I'm not. And people are like, oh, yeah, but you're not. Nobody's better. I'm like, yeah, nobody's saying you're better. It's just that's a horrible way to play when you're at this level. It was horrible. And honestly, Memphis should wipe, even without a big. This is what's going to happen. Jaren Jackson will get in foul trouble in one of the first 2 games at home in a major way. The Lakers will steal one on the road, and it's going to be very hard because they have their other 2 bigs gone.
All right, so bases. So 1 out. Is this Mookie? No, it doesn't look like Mookie.
Did Ryan, is that right? Did the Raptors really shoot 18 for 16 from the free throw line? Yeah. I mean, so that's epically bad for a team that doesn't have like an epic.
Oh, that is Mookie. All right, here we go. We're on Mookie watch here. 0-1.
I'm sorry, I have to. That's crazy.
Out, just weak ground out.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He's probably got another at bat though.
Yeah, no, definitely. Unless they pinch hit for him.
For Mookie?
Well, if up 10-3, I mean, possible.
They're not pinch hitting ever. Maybe they'll bring another fielder, but they're not pitching. Against the Giants, I don't know. Mookie's sort of like funny about that. He'll play.
Yeah, Freeman. So I'm going to have another poke with Muncy. I'll have a little more with all of them. I'll get a Muncy, Troutman. You know what I mean? Muncy, Outman, and Mookie. We'll each get one more swing.
Can I compliment something about your NBA lineup? It's not that it's like perfect or anything. I still love I would have played Jalen Williams in every lineup. I would have done everything except for the Gary Trent and the Marshall. But at the same time, what I like is I would never have played Herb Jones at 50% ownership. I actually think it's a really good build for like these types of tournaments.
But it didn't exist, because it had Nance.
No, but it's still a good it's and you just did what everybody else did. They switched from Nance to Marshall.
Yep.
But it's hard to know that Nance, like logically, you would think Nance would play.
Yes. Yeah, but I'll tell you this: with Nance out, that really I think should have made Joe Val like 50%.
They didn't have the money left.
I guess not.
Position. Nance being questionable was only a part of it, but like honestly, Joe Val is having his floor game right now.
No kidding, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's massacring. And by the way, what he is in this, he's like 15% owned in the single entry and like 10% owned. Like it, you know what I mean? Like it's just like.
And meanwhile, this is like ridiculous. So we have a 3-way chop. It looks like on top of this tournament. And then this guy's got less PMR, so I presume that he's not going to catch these guys.
Yeah, I didn't even play it. I think I would have cashed though. What score is cashing right now? Would have cashed or not?
40 people.
Oh, I keep going up money wise. What's happening?
255.
Yeah, I've got 262.
You can pull a roadie. Just cherry pick the lineup of your 80 million of them that has the most, and say, I should have put this one in.
No, I only played one lineup, man.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah. No, I only played one actual lineup, and it would have cashed in the 565. I didn't like it. That's why I didn't put it in there. I had a chance to. There was, I think, overlay. It looked like at least there was going to be. I said Joval.
This was the big bust. Was the Podol, huh?
I don't even care. Like I'm in on it the play a million times. 5 turnovers means you had the ball in your hand plenty of times for a guy who was 3 points and 2 rebounds away from a double-double and on his way to an easy score. I'm very happy with my entry. I have no problem with my choice. What I had a problem with was that I wanted to play Caruso and Beverly, and that is, I knew it wasn't optimal. I couldn't find a way out of it, and I didn't like the options, so I stuck with my guns and didn't play the 555. But it's a shame because I would have at least cashed, it looks like. It's a good game, though. Jesus.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to lose my first one of the postseason sheets.
Oh, your first prediction?
You know what my edge score is now on the unders?
What?
On unders, I'm now 70.7%.
Oh, you mean your winning percentage?
Well, my edge score on the better.
Yeah, edge score isn't a percentage.
I know it's not a percentage. It's weighted towards everything. I'll take teams as 3-1 favorites or 10-1 underdogs, and it evens out. But the under and over.
Oh, okay.
My actual percentage is like 73%.
Okay.
It's ridiculous for unders, not for the overs. For the overs, I'm like 60%.
Giddy with a freaking terrible air ball. Yeah, so I was researching, trying to go to the Knicks game, the game 4 against Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking so expensive, these freaking tickets. There's just no chance.
Talk to DK.
Too late. No, I asked them. They want nothing to do with giving me anything. but they did give me my luggage.
Dude, I haven't gotten my actual gift.
I got.
I'll give you my host's information.
No, I'm a host. I mean, and I had.
That's some bullshit right there.
I told you. He told me that. Well, first
that's
of all,
some bullshit right there.
I don't know. You ready for this? Like I told him, I want tickets to the next MMA thing, which is in like May 6th or something. And he kept on, and I kept on saying, he's like, yeah, we should be able to have a suite. We'll keep you updated. And today he says, well, I have to let you know because those things are we do have a suite, but that's in real high demand. I'm like, well, okay. What do I don't exist? I mean, like,
fuck that guy. Like, fuck that.
And not only that, but I don't know if you even knew this. I've told this story. But like I heard like all these stories about you and Rody and all these people getting these tickets to these games, and nobody ever offered me like anything from DraftKings.
Yeah. By the way, most of these people weren't offering. I was being pushing for. And by the way, I'll just be straight up right now. I'm like, you know what, DraftKings, you can shut us up if you want to, but like it's hush money is what it is. It's an absolutely astronomical rake that they've been charging for a long time.
Wait. We have a problem here. I got to make sure we cash in this, by the way.
You're cashing, bro.
Dude, I'm 33rd paying 40.
Oh, for the NBA? Get out of here. I'm not going to sweat your extra.
It's $1,000.
How about the $1,700 for the MLB? You're good with that.
I understand, but I don't, my guys aren't coming up for a while there. So
sorry, my jealousy coming out. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but wait. So I still always get people get these tickets and all this stuff, and Big T saying thank you, DK, for this, and nobody ever offered me anything. I'm like, okay, I never think about it.
Yeah, but you'll never do anything.
But wait, hold on. There's a story behind this. So I'm not telling it for no reason. So then I get a text maybe like 6-7 months ago from saying, "Oh, I'm your host, whatever it is," and I said, I hate to be a pain. I never ask for anything. But, I hear all my friends getting all these tickets, whatever it is. It's like, well, you never responded. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, we reached out to you, offering you stuff for the last, 3 years, and you never responded. It turns out they were texting me to my phone on file, which is a landline.
Yeah.
So and they just presumed that since I didn't respond, I didn't want anything or something like that. I mean, so I feel as though I'm owed some kind of consideration, but
No, it's I know you told me that one. It's fucking crazy just to me that they don't there are consistent people who do this.
Yeah.
And like when I worked that's the truth is that like early on when you're like meeting people out, you're like at Roto Grinders and you're talking to them. I'm like, oh, and also I was at every live final for the first year I decided to play DFS. I was like, and I had multiple seats at most of them. So people were like, oh, you're Bobby. They all thought I was Bobby Fischer because the Bobby Fi thing. Same thing happened at poker when I first started playing. Everybody's like, because why is this guy who no one's ever heard of playing like the Tuesday 1K every week and winning,
That's funny.
But it's so anyway, so it was kind of fun, but like the truth is that it is an absurd rake for this type of game. I liked what Draft Day tried to do before they got bought. That was Sheets, help me out. The Card Runner guys, Taylor, yeah.
KB.
He's a great dude, right?
Yeah.
I felt like he was a great dude.
Yep.
I had dinner with him one night when we were in London, and he was like, you just do this. Like, you'll be awesome at it. So I was like, gonna do it. I was like, I just went off on this tear, but like, the rake was like less than 5% for a lot. There was a lot of free roll things that like made sense. I don't know. I just feel like with DraftKings, as a person who plays all the time, like there should be a little bit more for guys like you and me, not just the guys who max enter everything.
Yeah, I agree. And not to mention that we do content and get them business.
Mm-hmm. That was the fantasy draft dream, They thought that all of us guys would have gotten together and just like believed it, that was going to be.
We got a big finish coming here. So it's 115, 114. New Orleans ball. Barely gets it in. Ingram. Back to McCollum. He's going to put it back to Ingram. Ingram's working on Dort. Turnaround, mid-range. Miss. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Rebound Jalen Williams. There's Giddey. They got to foul him. Dude, I was very surprised that Ingram missed that. He's made that shot like
it's just amazing to me that like I don't know what OKC like. It's just confusing to me what they want to do, but I know they got guys. And by the way, they have the number 2 pick in the draft from this year, sitting and waiting next year to come to them.
Really?
Every Laker draft pick for the next million years, they are going to be a team to beat. Not this year. They're going to get smoked. But they're going to be a team to beat. Actually, I think they might beat Minnesota, though. Minnesota just finds a way to lose games. They have – even the Lakers were smart enough to not play D'Angelo Russell down the stretch. Do you have any at-bats? Here, what's happening?
Hold on, I got this text I'm doing. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll have one more swipe out of. First of all, we got to get San Francisco out of that. Get out of there. I mean, like, can't get San Francisco out.
What's the score of the game? It's 10-4.
10-4.
10. No, I heard what you said. What was the score? No, I'm just kidding. I was doing a man on first. Come on, Sheets. You can appreciate it.
Sorry. 2-2, 2 outs. JD Davis is up. Guy I don't know pitching for the Dodgers. Pitch. Ground ball to third. Gets the forced second out of the inning. Going to the top of the 8th. Muncie will be coming up.
All right. So what are your last ownerships for golf? Do you want to talk about it?
No, because I haven't finished it.
Well, you got to finish it. You're
like I said. I mean, like I've all these.
Man, I know you really well, but you're super tired. Like you need to get some sleep.
Me?
Yeah, man, you're tired.
Yeah, I guess.
I haven't seen you this tired in a long time.
Yeah, so right now it's again these middling builds, so I have to kind of tweak this a little bit. Like I have like I said, like 40% Henley, 40% M, 30 this is for MMA, 30% Henley, 40% Hatton, and then 30% Siwoo Kim. I guess that's my big leverage spot, I suppose. But on my big stuff, again, like you saw what I built, I'm going to be playing, you know, Scheffler and Rahm probably at the top, and basically what I did. But you know what? I do have to run because I have to make this call actually. Believe it or not. So
All right.
I'm going to run. I will.
We'll hold it up, and then yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
All right, bud. Good night. All right, guys. Good night. Yeah, I know the Bruce can get to you every time. I'm getting closer to that age. So that's kind of scary. Really fun to hang out with you guys as always. Like I just really appreciate you guys. Really fun listening to Sheets. Really fun to hang out. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe and all that nonsense. But just generally, I appreciate you guys. Good night.